It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
It's a 31-yard play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's got it.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Still on his feet. He's keeping it again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Smith. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They motion Tucker over left. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw, Smith. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. And again, it's Smith. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Devin White hauls him down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. It's Pacheco again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs hold a slim 2-point lead early. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Smith on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, they'll run. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. This, our last play of the quarter. There's a give, left side. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Mahomes on first and 10. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A second down run by Pacheco. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run it with Pacheco. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Right back to Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he drives this forward to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Mike Edwards up to make that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pressure comes, Smith. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They go play action. Here's Smith. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Throwing now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders driving ahead. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got a man, it's Mayer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Smith. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it 17 all. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. He's back to throw. He's on the move. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season, as we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Hauled in left side. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They run with Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. This is Pacheco. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Running is Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Running right is Pacheco. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first one.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Smith on first down. Complete out to the right. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. That's Mayer, he's got it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Smith back to throw. He's gonna lob one deep down the left sideline.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Mahomes. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 2nd and 3 now. It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He just throws this one away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They put a receiver in motion here left. They go play action. Here's Smith. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll get it up to the 27. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And again, it's Smith. He's got a man left.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Motioning Myers right. 1st down, Smith to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Smith. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 14. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. A first down carry for Pacheco. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs leading by 7. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll come up 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Second down now, 7 to go. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. O'Connell trying to get after the pick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Here's O'Connell to the air. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. O'Connell now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.